There's a secret that separates the average from the extraordinary, the dreamers from the doers, and the hopeful from the fulfilled. It's not talent, luck, or even intelligence. It's self-control, the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Every person you admire, every success story you've ever heard is built on this quiet, invisible power. When I was young, I used to believe that successful people had something I didn't, maybe more time, better opportunities, or a secret advantage. But as I studied their lives, one truth became clear: success is nothing more than self-control, applied consistently over time. It's the decision to say no when it's easier to say yes. It's the strength to wake up early when your mind says sleep. It's the courage to stay focused when distractions scream for your attention. The biggest enemy you'll ever face isn't in the world around you. It's the battle inside your own mind. Every day, you fight two versions of yourself: the one who wants comfort and the one who wants growth, the one who seeks ease and the one who seeks excellence. The difference between winners and losers is which voice they choose to obey. Think about it. Every time you resist temptation, the extra hour on social media, the second helping of food, the impulse to quit, you grow stronger. Every time you choose discipline over desire, you build a muscle inside that will carry you through every challenge. Self-control is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. But like any muscle, it grows only through resistance. You don't build strength in the easy moments. You build it when you say no to yourself in the difficult ones. Most people let emotions control their actions. They get angry and speak without thinking. They feel lazy and stop trying. They get scared and run away from opportunity. But the people who achieve great things have learned to master their emotions. They feel fear, but they act anyway. They feel tired, but they keep going. They feel tempted, but they say, "Not today." Self-control begins with clarity. You can't control yourself if you don't know what you're aiming for. The clearer your goals, the easier it is to align your behavior with them. When you have a powerful why, you can endure almost any how. Set your goals so vividly that they burn in your mind. Goals so strong they make temptation look weak. When your purpose is clear, your self-control becomes natural. You no longer ask, "Should I?" You already know the answer. Discipline is not something you're born with. It's something you build, one decision at a time. Each moment is a test, an opportunity to strengthen your control. When you resist instant pleasure for the sake of your future, you rewire your brain for success. Every small victory counts. Every moment of willpower compounds. Think of self-control like a bank account. Each time you resist temptation, you make a deposit. Each time you give in, you make a withdrawal. Over time, those deposits accumulate into mental wealth, the strength to follow through on your commitments, no matter how you feel. One of the greatest secrets of high achievers is their ability to delay gratification. They understand that success is a long game. They're willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term rewards. They say no to comfort now so they can say yes to freedom later. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary lies in the choices you make when nobody's watching. You can train self-control by mastering your thoughts. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. Every action begins with a thought. Control your thinking, and your behavior will follow automatically. When negative thoughts appear, and they will, challenge them. Replace "I can't" with "I can." Replace "I'll do it later" with "I'll do it now." Over time, this mental conditioning becomes second nature. But here's something most people forget: your environment plays a huge role in your self-control. You can't expect to stay disciplined if your surroundings constantly tempt you. If you want to eat healthy, keep junk food out of your house. If you want to focus, silence your notifications. If you want to save money, stop spending time with people who waste it. Willpower is not infinite. Make it easier for yourself to win. Design your environment so that good decisions become automatic. Every act of restraint strengthens you. Every moment of control builds your power. Each time you resist distraction and stay on course, you are shaping your future self. The best version of you is not built overnight. It's forged in the thousands of small choices you make every single day. There will be days when it feels impossible, when your mind tells you, just this once. When you feel like giving in. Remember this, self-control is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every time you fall, get up stronger. Every failure can be a lesson. Every moment of weakness can become fuel for growth. I once knew a young man who wanted to transform his life. He was overweight, unmotivated, and constantly distracted. One day, he decided he was done living below his potential. He didn't start with a massive plan. He started small. He woke up 30 minutes earlier. He went for a walk instead of scrolling on his phone. He read one page of a book instead of watching another episode. Over time, those small acts of self-control built momentum. A year later, he was unrecognizable, healthier, happier, and successful. That man wasn't extraordinary. He was simply consistent. That's the secret of self-control. It's not about never falling. It's about never staying down. It's about choosing growth, one decision at a time. Because every decision shapes who you become. Imagine your life 1 year from now if you mastered self-control. Imagine the projects you would complete, the habits you would build, the person you would become. The future belongs to those who can command themselves in the present. When you have self-control, you become unstoppable. You're no longer a slave to your moods or desires. You act based on your goals, not your feelings. You begin to realize that discipline is not punishment. It's the highest form of self-love. It's saying, I believe in my future so much that I refuse to ruin it with momentary weakness. And one day, when people ask you, how did you do it? How did you stay so focused, so calm, so consistent? You'll smile and say, I learned the secret of self-control. Because the truth is simple. When you control yourself, you control your destiny. When you master your impulses, you master your life. And when you master your life, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that you cannot achieve. So, take control today. Don't wait for motivation, create it through action. And start with one promise to yourself and keep it. Then make another. Build that chain, link by link, until self-control becomes who you are. Remember, freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want. Freedom comes from having the power to do what you should. That is the ultimate victory. And that is the true secret of self-control.